Did you know that if you pour flour into boiling water in a large skillet, add 2.5 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And as soon as it starts boiling, add 2 cups of all-purpose flour all at once. Mix quickly and firmly until the dough comes together. At first, it will look rough, but keep stirring until it forms a smooth ball. Add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, transfer the dough to a bowl, and let it rest for 10 minutes. While it rests, prepare the filling. In a medium bowl, combine 1 cup of fried bacon bits, 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, and parsley to taste. Mix everything so every bite gets a little of that cheesy, smoky flavor. Now place the warm dough on the table and stretch it out with your hands. You don't need a rolling pin. Just press gently until it's not too thin and not too thick. Cut small portions, add a spoonful of filling to each one, and fold them closed, sealing the edges well with your fingers. Heat enough oil in a skillet over medium heat. When it's hot, add the snacks and fry them slowly until both sides turn golden and crispy. The smell is incredible, buttery, salty, and cheesy all at once. Remove them and let them drain on paper towels. Serve hot, enjoy the crunch, and share this recipe with friends. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Did you know if you blend 3 tablespoons peanut butter, 3/4 cup heavy cream, 2 tablespoons sugar, 1/4 cup milk, and 1/4 cup chocolate chips, then freeze it for about 4 hours, you'll end up with a thick, creamy peanut butter ice cream packed with chocolate bits in every bite?
Did you know if you mix 2 cups softened cream cheese, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 cup strawberry puree, 1 cup heavy cream, and 1 tablespoon lemon juice, then chill it for about 4 to 6 hours on a thin graham crust, you can make a smooth and creamy strawberry cheesecake with a light fruity flavor? Did you know if you mix 1/2 cup margarine, 1/2 cup powdered sugar, 1 egg yolk, 1/2 cup flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and 1 cup cornstarch, then bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 to 15 minutes, you can make light cookies that are crisp and melt in your mouth? Did you know if you blend 1 cup pineapple, juice of half a lime, 1 tablespoon honey, 6 fresh basil leaves, and 3/4 cup cold water, then chill it for 1 to 2 hours, you get a refreshing tropical drink that supports digestion, boosts hydration, and helps cool your body naturally.
Did you know if you spread shredded Parmesan on a baking tray and layer sliced onion rings on top, lightly brush with olive oil and add your favorite seasonings, then bake until golden, you get crispy onion ring chips, a low-carb alternative to regular chips when you're craving something crunchy?
Did you know that if you add the ground meat to a tortilla and spread it evenly, then add finely chopped red onion, a pinch of salt, garlic powder, and freshly ground black pepper, press the meat gently with your fingers so it sticks perfectly to the tortilla and forms an even layer? Repeat the same process with the remaining tortillas, making sure the seasoning is well distributed. Heat a skillet over medium heat with a light drizzle of olive oil. Place the tortillas meat side down and let them cook slowly for about 5 minutes. You'll see the meat turn beautifully golden, juicy, and packed with flavor as it cooks. When the meat is fully cooked, carefully flip each tortilla and immediately place a slice of cheese on top. The residual heat will melt it perfectly without drying the tortilla. Remove from the pan and set aside. For the sauce, combine mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, a pinch of garlic powder, and a little dried oregano. Mix until smooth and creamy. Fill each tortilla with fresh tomato slices, shredded lettuce, and a bit of extra onion for crunch. Finish with a generous spoonful of the sauce. The result is a crispy golden tortilla with savory meat, melted cheese, and fresh toppings. Simple, fast, and perfect for any meal. Share it, tag someone who'd love this, and follow for more easy ideas.
Monitor static. Yeah, we on a new frequency.
Cold front pushed through, that Midwest pressure is gone. Now it's that Florida heat, peninsula storms at the dawn. Northwest catching that vibe, a different kind of instability. High plains wind screaming low, got that red flag visibility. Stay alert for the fire, that dry air, low humidity. But the tropics are quiet, ocean basins got that serenity. No name storms on the map, that's a clear coast for your entity.
Level clear, level clear.
In the next 24 hours, the world as we know it will likely change. If you're watching this video right now, I'd like you to reshare it. I want everyone, we need to get this out, because we're living in a time right now that we've never seen before, not just in America, but this is a global crisis that we're getting ready to fall into. It is all pre-planned. It was designed this way. The things that are going on in Cuba, the things that are going on in Iran, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, they're all connected. Every bit of this stuff is connected. The war in Ukraine, Russia, every bit of this is connected. I want you to see this, okay? Because they're not fighting a regular war. What happened in Cuba, that was a test. The power grid failing due to the fact that they didn't have oil and gas, that is a test. And it worked. So now, I want you to look at what's going on in Iran right now and the surrounding areas in the Middle East. Because they're no longer bombing facilities with the military personnel. Now they're targeting oil and gas, petroleum products, liquid natural gas products. And it's not just the Iranians doing it, it's everyone doing it. UAE, Iraq, everybody. They're bombing back and forth, and they're not hitting military targets, they're hitting strategic economical targets. Oil fields, natural gas facilities. And now Donald Trump has given us this 48-hour cutoff, which ends tonight. He said if you don't open up the Strait of Hormuz, which 30% of our Earth's resources come through the Strait of Hormuz, 30%, 1 in 3. Think about that for a minute. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. He said that in the next 48 hours, if they don't open up the Strait of Hormuz, and they're not going to open it up, they've already said they're not going to, then he's going to bomb their electrical facilities, their power plants, starting with the biggest one first. This is a crisis, an economical crisis on the citizens of the world. And what did they reply with? You do that, we're going to blow up your water facilities. It's back and forth. It's an economical crisis that will send us into a famine, a worldwide famine, and it has been pre-planned and designed for one purpose. One purpose only. These people right now, they are working together in order to drive us into a one world government. This is the Great Reset, which was always just a conspiracy until we see it coming to pass. It's the Great Reset. Open your eyes, folks. This is biblical. Biblical. The only thing we can do right now is trust God, bro. That's it. We fall on our faces in accordance with 2 Chronicles 7:14. We fall on our faces and we plead with God to have mercy on us and save our land. That is our only hope right now. This is not a fear-mongering video. If you do not know Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, now is the time. Today is the day of salvation, because we don't have much time on this earth left. Wake up and open your eyes, folks. We're destroying our Earth's resources, things that we need for farming, things that we need for food and vegetation. Pay attention to what's going on. This is a warning to the world. Please repost this video. I love y'all, man. May God save our world. Preach.
Grass burned. After trumpet number 2, a third of the sea will turn into blood, a third of the creatures in it will die, and a third of the ships that are on it will wreck. After trumpet number 3, a third of all the earth's freshwater systems, rivers, lakes, streams, will all turn bitter and many.
Bro, why do we all have that one friend who's not scared to talk back to the teacher? The teacher's screaming at the whole class, threatening to delete everyone from existence. Everyone else is just frozen, praying they don't make eye contact with the teacher, and you're just trying not to laugh because if you do, you're getting publicly executed. The teacher's red as a whole-ass tomato yelling, "All of you, be quiet right now." Everyone's dead silent. Then your friend goes, "What if I don't want to? What are you gonna do about it?" Your soul instantly drops straight to your ass crack. You're genuinely scared that he's about to be deleted from the server permanently. The teacher's like, "I'm calling your parents right now." And he just says, "Cool, you want her number or do you already got it?" Bro, the entire room goes into shock. The teacher's mouth is open, but no words are coming out. After a full 10 seconds of the most awkward, suffocating silence in human history, she finally points a shaky finger at the door and screams, "Get the hell out of my classroom now!" Your friend just smirks, packs his bag, and walks out like it was nothing. Like, at this point, I don't even think his parents care if he gets in trouble anymore. He's gotten sent to the principal's office so many times they probably have a reserved seat with his name on it. He's basically untouchable. Subscribe for
on Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. If you are watching this video, it is no coincidence. The biggest and most life-changing day of your life will begin. If you skip it, will be the most disappointing day you will get in 2026, followed by extreme bad luck. But if you watch till the end, like and share it, it will lead to the best day of your life, filled with money, love, and happiness. You will receive the amount of money you didn't expect to receive. I mean, huge amount of money. I'm here to tell you how and why it will happen. Just listen to me carefully. Karma is a real thing on this day. Everything will change for you and your family, right? I trust in the comments and share it. You can share it just for yourself because it will help you connect with good luck. If you don't share, you might miss out on the good.
happen before the tribulation begins. Jesus gave very clear warnings about the end times. Jesus gave us one event that must happen before the tribulation and other signs also. You will be shocked when you find out the 3 signs and the final event that must happen. Number 1, the one event. In Matthew 24:14, Jesus tells us, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." The tribulation does not begin until the Great Commission is complete. But first, there is a question that demands an answer. If Matthew 24:14 is the one event that triggers the end, then where does everything else fit? The peace deals, the temple, the Antichrist, the geopolitical events everyone is watching. How do they relate to the gospel going to all nations? Because the answer might surprise you. Now that you understand the trigger, you need to see what follows it. Because what comes after Matthew 24:14 is not a slow transition into a slightly worse version of our world. It is a rapid, violent, precisely sequenced cascade of events that Jesus described in more detail than almost anything else he ever taught. And the speed at which things unravel should make every person alive today take the one event seriously. Because once Matthew 24:14 is fulfilled, the prophetic timeline does not ease into the next phase. It accelerates. And here is what makes this so unsettling. The very next verse after Matthew 24:14 is one of the most terrifying statements Jesus ever made. Not the next chapter, not the next section, the next verse. Matthew 24:15. "When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whoso readeth, let him understand." One verse separates the completion of the Great Commission from the worst desecration in the history of sacred space. The gospel reaches all nations in verse 14, and in verse 15, something abominable stands in the holy place. That proximity is not accidental. Jesus placed these events back to back because one leads directly into the other. The moment the final testimony is delivered, the restraint is removed. And the events that follow are unlike anything the world has ever experienced. But to understand what happens at this moment, you need to understand what the abomination of desolation actually is.